don't want to call my opponent overweight, but well, look at the guy. Comparing him to Jabba the Hutt would be an insult to Jabba. He'd definitely be using Tucker Carlson's testicle tanning technique to increase his masculinity if he could only pull his balls out of his butt crack. Have you seen the guy without his girdle? It's like someone took the straps off an inflatable dinghy. Kaploo. He spent the last 2 decades growing his own breasts to grope. Allow me to laugh at my opponent's hair, please. Now, my own is getting mighty thin, and that's okay. What's with the wispy coil of spray-painted cotton candy stapled to that guy's head? There's not enough gel to hold that nest, or enough spray-on hair in the world to cover his scalp. His Secret Service detail all carry mini fire extinguishers just in case he gets too close to an open flame. The guy's like Dracula. I'm serious here. No one ever sees him in broad daylight without one of those ridiculous man of the people MAGA hats to cover the strobe light effect of sunlight bouncing off his scalp through those painted wisps of hair. You know, I wanted to try my opponent's trick of slathering ladies' foundation all over my face to see if it would make me look younger. But he'd bought up the entire nation's supply of shit-stained brown. I'm not kidding, folks. When I say my opponent packs a punch, what I really mean is he packs a stench. Apparently decades of stimulant abuse can cause severe bowel decay.
So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership in an effort to end this senseless violence.
And incontinence. It's turned into a cash cow for the adult diaper industry and every pharmacy located close to his many properties. MAGA should invest. His Secret Service detail keeps a bag of his old diapers to use as emergency chemical weapons. The man was stopped from cutting the ribbon at a new sewage treatment facility because of management's sanitation standards. I'm not kidding, folks. I'm not saying my opponent has rancid body odor, but he smells so bad his doctor diagnosed him with breath cancer. His oral hygiene is so bad the backs of his veneers need monthly sandblasting. I'm serious. Between his residual aroma and the cocaine his team left in the West Wing, my dog commander went absolutely insane after we moved in, no joke. One sniff of anything my predecessor touched or sat on and the bite fest began. It's no wonder my opponent is absolutely terrified of dogs. Woof. There was so much prescription speed, antidepressants, benzos, opioids, and fentanyl handed out to his administration staff during my opponent's 4-year presidency that even the statuary and the paintings on the White House walls had to go to detox when he left office. No joke, folks. Now, I'm not saying years of drug use prescription or otherwise have scrambled my opponent's brains, but the man brags about acing a basic dementia screen that an average grade 3 student can easily pass. He thought shining a flashlight up his ass would cure COVID. No kidding. He called himself a genius and told Americans to inject bleach into their veins. The guy thinks showers don't spray any water these days when really every drop of moisture is just soaked up by his spongy head before it can reach his shoulders. Seriously, folks, he's the only guy I know who wets his diaper when he's locked in the bathroom. He tried to sue Mars Incorporated for including W's in his M&Ms. He stuck a quarter in a parking meter and waited half an hour for his gumball. I really mean it. He's so dumb that when the judge calls for order in the court, he yells, 5 Big Macs and a Coke. Well, I could riff on the loser all day long, but some of us actually use the office of the presidency to try to pass effective legislation, not to grift payola from foreign governments, and charge American taxpayers to golf 1 day out of every 5 at our own private clubs. 181 million bucks you paid that guy to play golf during his 4-year term. I call that a disgrace. Just think of how much ice cream and how many Corvettes that would buy. Hey, don't tell Jill I'm having ice cream before dinner.
What the hell's going on? Who's writing this guy's material? Where's Ivanka? Where's Scavino? Sleepy Joe is going straight to the block on my coronation day. That's it. Scavino, bring the wet wipes and meet me down the hall.